Hello everyone, I'm Batpan, a bat who loves dark forests. Welcome to part 2 of our Fierce to Fathom style interaction system in Unity. In the last video, we picked up stuff and placed it down, classic, but now we're stepping it up to create a system that let the player pick up multiple different objects and place each one in its own correct location. And because we like style and sound, we'll add audio feedback when picking up and placing objects. This video is also part of my Unity tips and tricks playlist and the special one dedicated to functions from the game Fierce to Fathom. Both are full of fun stuff that might actually help you build your own game. I use the similar interaction system in my own game called Fractured Psyche. It's got retro horror vibes, dark woods, and secrets. If that actually sounds like your thing, there's a link in the description. All the files and scripts used in this video are available on my GitHub. Feel free to grab them and build your own spooky systems. With all that being said, let's put on the mask and begin. Inside our scene, we had blue sphere from the previous part. Now I added a yellow box and a black cylinder. And each one goes into its, wanted place. So blue sphere is here, for example, yellow box is here, and black cylinder is here. For each of these, I have to give new tags. For the black box, for the blue sphere, I actually give it a tag of blue sphere. Let me go to black box. I'm going to give it a tag like previous video. I'm going to go to add tag, click on this plus. I'm going to add yellow box. The capital and small version of the letters matter here. Be careful. Save it, again select it, and go ahead and apply it on the object. And I'm going to actually create a new tag for the black cylinder as well. So black cylinder, I'm going to select it and give it the tag. For this one, it actually has place blue sphere tag. I'm going to actually give it a tag of place yellow box. Select it and give it again because by default it's not given. So add a tag, place black cylinder. That's it, selected. Place black cylinder. Let me show you one more thing I added. I also added audios for placing item and for taking item. So let's go ahead inside our script and create the function for it. So go to script, double click to open up our script. All the files used and created in this video, like the audios and the scripts, are in my GitHub. You can get to it with the link in the description. If you've watched the previous video, you know that we have BS take, which is the blue sphere take, BS held, which is the blue sphere held, and BS placed, which is the blue sphere placed. But we didn't create it right now, so we're gonna go ahead and create it before doing anything. Select this. I'm gonna do it like the previous video. So cube, duplicate it, make it a child of the camera by dragging and dropping it on the camera, then set its transform at 0, 0, 0. So select your cube, put it at 0, 0, 0. So it is exactly on inside the camera. Then move it a little bit forward, make it a little bit smaller. Maybe put it like here and down. Here would be, yeah, this is okay. You have to deactivate it. It is on the object holder, so I'm going to drag and drop it on the object holder. Then we have the black cylinder. We can duplicate by coming here or pressing Ctrl D. Make it a child of object holder. Put its transform at 0, 0, 0. So it is exactly on the object holder, which is exactly on the camera. So move it a little bit forward, down, and put it a little bit like this. Yes, by the way, these objects don't need colliders, so you can just deactivate their colliders so it doesn't have to calculate more. But be careful, don't get these guys as colliders because we want to interact with them, and to be able to actually interact with them, they actually have to have a collider, and we have to deactivate it because it is deactivated by default. Again, I'm going to kind of do the same thing, duplicate it, make it a child of yellow box, put it at 0, 0, don't touch the Y value because it is going to be exactly on top of it. So I'm going to select the black cylinder, duplicate it, make it a child of the place cylinder, and put it at 0, 0, don't touch the Y values, and it is up here. And by default it is deactivated. By default it is deactivated. Once we can interact with it, it gets activated. So I'm gonna add a section inside our script. I'm gonna yellow box, which will actually get public game object. YB, which stands for yellow box. Take, duplicated, we can rename it YB held, and again YB placed, which is for yellow box. And we're gonna do the same thing for black cylinder. So black cylinder, we're just gonna say public game object BC take, BC held, and BC placed. Boolean for each one of them. So create a boolean have yellow box, which is equal to false by default, and a boolean for have black cylinder, which is equal to false. A very simple inventory system that we have. We have to go inside our interaction system, and when we say else if hit something like this, inside here we're just gonna add else if hit one dot collider dot compare tag. We have a tag of yellow box. Be careful, the naming should be exactly the same thing. The capital and small versions of the letter matter. We shouldn't have the yellow box. We're just gonna say and have yellow box is equal to false. If we don't have it, we go ahead and take it. And then we say else if hit1.collider.compare tag place yellow box. If we interact with the place yellow box and we actually have the yellow box, which is equal to true, we go ahead and place it. I actually did the same thing as I did in the previous video. So if we don't have the yellow box, we go ahead and take it. But before taking it, our interaction text should say take yellow box. And for this one, our interaction text should say place yellow box. So to take the yellow box, we're just gonna say if input the get mouse button 0. If you press the left mouse, so bs take that set active false and bs held that set active true. Yellow box is equal to true because we actually have the yellow box in our inventory system. As when we took it, we go ahead and if we want to place it, we're just gonna say if input the get mouse button 0. If we press the left mouse, we're just gonna say bs held, not bs. I'm sorry, we shouldn't say bs. yb take and yb held, because it is the yellow box, not the blue sphere. So we're just gonna say yb held that set active false and yb place that set active true. We go ahead and say have yellow box false. So we have to kind of do the same thing for the black cylinder. We're just gonna say else if hit1.collider.compare tag black cylinder and have black cylinder is equal to false. We don't have it. If we don't have it, we go ahead and take it, and if we want to place it, we're just gonna say else if hit1.collider.compare tag place black cylinder, and we actually have it in our inventory. So we're just gonna say have black cylinder is equal to true. So if we actually have it and we interact with the place black cylinder, we can go ahead and place it like the previous one. So for the interaction text, we're just gonna say take black cylinder. For this one, we're just gonna say interaction text place black cylinder. So to taking it is actually exactly the same. So input that get mouse button 0. If we go ahead and place the left mouse key, we're just gonna say bc take that set active false, bc held that set active true. We say have black cylinder true. And inside here, we're just gonna say bc held that set active false, because we no longer have it in our hand. bc place that set active true, and have black cylinder false, because we no longer have it in our hand. And that's how to interact with different objects and place them on their own desired place. As easy as that, because we actually created the interaction system in the previous video. We just added some objects. If you remember, I actually told you guys I created an audio, so I'm just gonna say we did a reference to public audio source to play our audios. I'm gonna call it source. Then we need a reference to audio clip, take clip, and public audio clip place clip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play the take clip whenever we take an object, and play the place clip whenever I place an object. So when I take an object like here, I'm just gonna say source, which is our audio source, play one shot, and the thing we want to play is take clip. We go ahead and play the take clip. We can copy it and do it for take yellow box, take black cylinder. And to play the place audio, we're just gonna say source dot play one shot place clip. As easy as that. We can control C copy, go down for the place, paste, and again paste it here. So we go to the object with our script. It actually needs this stuff, a lot of stuff. I'm gonna give my audio source to my camera. You can give it to any object you want, but I'm gonna give it to my camera. So I'll select my camera, add component, audio source, and I select it. And once selected, I can drag and drop my audio source here, or I can even drag and drop my object here, or I can click on the circle and find the object with the audio source. I need a take clip and place clip. I'm gonna click on this lock icon. Whenever I press anything else, this window doesn't change. I'm gonna go to audio, place clip, and take clip. Done. And I'm gonna unlock it. Again selected. It needs a YB take, yellow box take. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say yellow box take. This is it. Yellow box place. So this is yellow box place. Yellow box held. I'm gonna go to my camera. Yellow box held is this one. First, I'll give it the BC held. BC take is black cylinder. This is it. And BC place, placement, black cylinder. This is it. One thing I forgot to do was we had to put all of this inside the if we actually press the left mouse key. So we're just gonna say if input the get mouse button 0. If we actually press the left mouse, we have to go ahead and place the black cylinder. To not actually get the exactly same bug as we actually did in the previous video, we have to activate them and go to each one of them and deactivate the tag on each one of them. So untagged and untagged. And that's it. We have to deactivate them by default. You can go ahead and check it out. So it says take blue sphere, take black cylinder, and take yellow box. So I'm just gonna take black cylinder first. As you see, play the audio. I can't put it on any of these. I have to put it here. As you see, place it here. I'm gonna take the yellow box second, and place it here. I can't place it here or here. I just have to place it here. See, place it here. I take it and I go ahead. I place it here. So that's how to take an object and place it on their desired positions and places like Fierce the Fathom in Unity. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, a like would be very amazing. You can subscribe to see more contents like this. You can tell me any comment, any suggestions, any scenarios, anything you want me to cover. I would be very happy to answer it, and if I can, I would actually cover it. Hope all the very best for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.